As many of you know, the year of 5783, which just began at Rosh Hashanah, is regarded by some as being a Jubilee year, the 50th year which follows the 7th Shmita year, which is the 7th of 7 7-year cycles in the Hebrew calendar. This Jubilee year could be connected with the Rapture, in which case I would theorize that this completion of a 50-year Jubilee cycle is actually the 40th Jubilee since Jesus last walked the earth. This brings me back to a theory I have looked into on this channel in the past, that our Christian calendar, which says we are in the year 2023, is actually 10 years out because of an antedating done by the Emperor Tiberius after he officially became emperor when the former Emperor Augustus passed away. Because Tiberius had actually been running the Roman Empire for 10 years before Augustus finally died, he decided to backdate the calendar to recognize the fact that in his mind he actually became emperor 10 years before Augustus died, but couldn't actually say this while Augustus was alive for obvious reasons. So, the end result of all this is that we are actually in the year 2033 since Jesus ascended to heaven, because when Dionysius Exiguus created our current BC AD dating system in the year 525 AD, he was working off the Roman calendar for his dates and didn't realize that the Roman calendar was 10 years off. So, that means the year 5783, or 2022 to 2023, is actually the 2000th year, or 40th Jubilee year since Jesus ascended to heaven in AD 33. Does this mean the rapture will happen on Ascension Day 2023? Maybe, unless you believe as many do that the rapture has to be fulfilled on the Feast of Trumpets, in which case it will be on Rosh Hashanah next year. Just going back to the issue of the Israeli election which I addressed in the last video, if we believe that the government can't be rebuilt for a fourth time as predicted by the Rabbi Kadura prophecy, then that means that the election on November 1st will not be conclusive and will lead to endless negotiating for most of next year between the various political parties, as has happened in the past, and this is not hard to believe, because that is the nature of Israeli politics, and even more so in these last days as we have seen over the last 4 years. So yes, we continue to wait and watch for our Lord's return, and as in the past, any dates that may be mentioned in these videos are purely speculative and may not come to pass, but if the Lord doesn't tarry, see you on the other side.